after all the noise, in the space where I lost my voice, there's a softness breaking through the stone, like a seed that bloomed when left alone. I thought the garden had all turned dry, but I felt the green thing catch my eye, a breath, a blink, a gentle glow. No trumpet call, just something slow. Something still grows in the place I fell, where the tears ran deep, and I couldn't tell that light can live beneath the pain and bloom again after the rain. Not a fire, not a flood, just a pulse beneath the mud. A little rhythm I didn't expect, reminding me I still connect. Something still grows in the place I fell, where the tears ran deep, and I couldn't tell that light can live beneath the pain and bloom again after the rain. I didn't plant it, I didn't know, but somehow through the silence, something still grows. Something still grows where my sorrow lay, in the cracks where I used to pray. It's not loud, it's not fast, but it's real and it lasts. I make tea in the morning, slow and sweet. Wash the cup like it's something sacred I need. Water the plant that leans toward the light, and whisper to it, you'll be alright. I smile at strangers I'll never know, pick up a leaf just to watch it glow. Breathe before speaking, wait before blame, call myself gently by my own name. This is the kindness I keep in the quiet, in the deep. Not for praise, not to be seen, just the way I stitch my seams. I forgive myself for taking too long, for nights I crumbled and days I was wrong. I light a candle when no one's near, just to soften the space, just to draw love near. This is the kindness I keep in the quiet, in the deep. Not for praise, not to be seen, it's mine, this quiet grace that turns my heart into a sacred place. This is the kindness I keep, like a rhythm running underneath. It's the love that asks for no return. It's the fire that quietly burns. I used to think this heart had sealed, like a door too cracked to be healed. But even stones remember the rain, and even silence can sing again. I felt a kindness brush my skin, not a fire, just a breeze within. A look, a word, a touch so slight, but it stirred a place long out of light. Hearts don't close forever. They bend, they bruise, but they remember how to be, how to feel, when love walks in quiet and real. You didn't ask me to rush or prove, just stood where I could slowly move, and somehow that made space to breathe, like spring beneath a winter leaf. Hearts don't close forever. They bend, they bruise, but they remember how to be, how to feel, when love walks in quiet and real. No need to knock too loud, no need to break the gate. Just be gentle and wait. This heart still hears the sound of faith. Hearts don't close forever, not when they've known storm and weather. They break, they mend, they rise again, and dare to open even then. I look for love in places wide, in broken arms and waves that light. I ran from pain, I called it fate, but all along my heart just stayed. It didn't shout, it didn't plead, just kept on beating beneath the need. Through every storm I tried to hide, it held the line, it never died. This is the heart that used to bloom, too numb to trust. But now I know love's not afraid. It waits inside, it learns, it stays. This is the heart that stayed through silent sorrow and slow decay. It didn't shine, it didn't flee, it simply chose to be with me. I left myself, but it never left me. Through all the noise, it breathed quietly. And when I returned, unsure and slow, it said, I've been here, just letting you grow. This is the heart that stayed, not for glory, not to be saved. It stayed for love, it stayed for light, it stayed for truth and chose to fight. This is the heart. This is the heart that stayed. Cup on the table, still stained with goodbye. Curtains don't move and neither do I. The clock keeps ticking like it's keeping score of every silence since you walked out the door. Shoes by the doorway, dust on the frame. Photo of us, but it don't feel the same. The echo of laughter still lives in this space, but the warmth is gone without a trace. This is where love left me, in a room with no light, in a heart half broken, in the middle of the night. Slam the door, it just faded like hair. Now I sit with the silence, 'cause you're not there. I water the plant that you named after dreams. It's drooping a bit, but it still breathes. Funny how things survive when we don't. Funny how I'm still here when I swore I won't. This is where love left me, in a song with no end, with verses unfinished I can't defend. It didn't break loud, just slipped through the seams. Now I sleep with your shadow inside my dreams. Some things don't explode, they just leave quietly. Some hearts don't shatter, they slowly empty. And when love walks out without a sound, what's left is everything. door that now opens to memory. I won't rush healing, I won't pretend. This is where it left me, but not where it ends. I kept the TV on all night. Static noise just felt more right. The silence knows too much of me, so I run to anything noisy and free. City lights don't ask why I'm here. I drown my thoughts in the streetlight glare. Traffic sings like a lullaby lie, while the quiet waits just outside. I've been running from the quiet, scared of what I'll hear. The echoes of your leaving still ring so clear. So I fill the air with sound and speed, but nothing drowns what my soul still needs. Even laughter's been feeling loud, like a smoke screen over a broken vow. And every mirror tries to speak, but I turn away before it gets too deep. I've been running from the quiet, scared of what I'll hear. The echoes of your leaving still ring so clear. So I fill the air with sound and speed, but nothing drowns what my soul still needs. Sometimes it's not the noise that hurts, it's the moment it stops. The pause between the beats, where truth still knocks. And I'm not ready to answer. I'm still running from the quiet, but not as far. It's catching up like a ghost in the dark. And maybe someday I'll let it in, but for now I'm just running within.
The mirror looked older, but it still knew my name. Lines on my face, stories untold, eyes holding truth I was too scared to hold. I asked the reflection, are you still me? It blinked back pain I refused to see. Every scar a syllable I never spoke, every silence a bond I slowly broke. Echoes in the mirror, they don't lie. They whisper of the tears I let pass by. Not to shame me, not to condemn, but to ask if I remember who I've been. I reached out slow like I might disappear, but the glass stayed solid, wiped away my fear. It didn't judge, didn't turn away. just showed the parts I'd thrown astray. Echoes in the mirror, they don't lie. They whisper of the tears I let pass by. Not to shame me, not to condemn, but to ask if I remember who I've been. Breathe in the shadows, don't turn your face. The mirror holds space for every place. You lost your way, but not your name. It still reflects the light, the flame. Echoes in the mirror, soft and true. They don't want perfect, just all of you. And in that glass, I found my trace, still whole behind the cracks I face.
Yeah, no, it's not just a shadow, it's not just a sight. It's the voice I've silenced, the tears I've let dry. It's not just a wound the time forgot. It's the ache in my chest when I miss you a lot. I used to call it tired, used to call it lost, but I see now every breath has a cost. And when I say your name, it still burns my throat like a letter unsent, or like a song I wrote. This pain has a name, it's yours and it's mine. It's the echo between every line. It's the weight I wore without a sound, but now I say it loud, I won't back down. The silence between each beat, it walks with my shadow down every street. It's not a ghost, it's what survived, the part of me that stayed alive. This pain has a name, it's yours and it's mine. It's the echo between every line. It's the weight I wore without a sound, but now I say it loud, I won't back down. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm done with pretending I'm not hurt, done with saying I'm fine like a worn out shirt. This pain is part of me, and now I hold it, not hide it, finally free. This pain has a name, but so do I. And I'm still here, I'm still alive. It won't define me, but I let it stay as proof I loved and found my way to. Hey, 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 hey. Didn't sign it with anger, just quiet grace. Said the words I once buried deep. Let the ink carry what I couldn't keep. I spoke to the past with an open hand. Told the truth I now understand. There's power in saying I loved, I felt, even when there's no one left to tell. These are the letters I never sent, scattered like leaves on a warm night wind. No stamp, no seal, no one to find, but they carried the weight I left behind. These are the letters I never sent, scattered like leaves on a warm night wind. No stamp, no seal, no one to find, but they carried the weight I left behind. One for the days I played pretend, one for the wounds I didn't mend. One just said thank you for teaching me pain, and one just wept when it wrote your name. These are the letters I never sent, scattered like leaves on a warm night wind. No stamp, no seal, no one to find, but they carried the weight I left behind. These are the letters I never sent, scattered like leaves on a warm night wind. No stamp, no seal, no one to find, but they carried the weight I left behind. Not every story needs an ending. Not every truth needs defending. Sometimes healing begins when you write it down and never press. These are the letters I never sent, but my soul knows where they went. Into the silence, into the sky, into the part of me that said be. These are the letters I never sent, scattered like leaves on a warm night wind. No stamp, no seal, no one to find, but they carried the weight I left behind. Thunder, no final cry, no slamming of doors, no need to ask why. Just a breath I didn't know I was holding, finally exhale, soft and unfolding. No grand goodbye, no heavy scene, just sunlight touching where pain had been. No need to explain, no need to show. There's a sound inside when you let go. It's the rustle of leaves, the hush of the sea, the pause in a song where the soul breathes free. It's not loud, it don't glow, but I know it's the sound of letting go. A box I burned, a thought I released, a night I forgave, a moment of peace. No winner, no loser, just the end of the fight, and a whisper that said, you'll be alright. It's the rustle of leaves,
no need to